Hello, it's Tuesday the 12th of May, May 2015. Good morning. I've just been... Oh, a little important announcement. An important announcement. I should have a caption up there now. Important announcement. Important announcement. Now, I've been out in my garden this morning and I did a little periscope for people. And... I wanted to show it to you. The only thing is, dear YouTube people, Periscope is still portrait mode and not landscape mode. Okay? So, if you could watch that at the end of this little bit and tell me if it is acceptable to use portrait videos on YouTube until Periscope have decided to, or bought out the landscape mode that I know they're going to. Is that acceptable? Because I really would like to marry the two up together, because I do seem to be doing an awful lot at the moment. I mean, you may look at it and think, oh, that's really crap, that is. Then you must tell me. Okay, tell me in an email, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk, or indeed put a little message underneath this YouTube, or indeed underneath the Facebook thing. All right, boys and girls, so I'll show you that at the end, because I went around my whole garden this morning, which is looking rather marvellous, if you don't mind me saying so. Before that, though, look at this. I've been to Sainsbury's today. It's so miserable in there, dear. Not the staff, the customers. It's like, oh, it's just a completely different experience to going to Waitrose. I mean, it really is. They are as miserable. They all look like they've had their arses slapped or something like that by someone. They look so miserable, the customers, in Sainsbury's all the time. And by the way, I don't work in Sainsbury's. This is just a very similar t-shirt. I know what you're thinking. Got you first, you see? Got you first. Thank you. But anyway, so I went in to get a few bits and pieces. Some some dishwasher salt for my dishwasher machine, because that had run out. And I needed some toothbrushes. Oral-B floss action. So they're just heads. I don't know. Can you see them in there? Yes, you can. Look, they're just heads. Okay. So it's not even a whole toothbrush. Why is that £18? Why is that £18 for 4 little bits of plastic with brushes on the end? It's outrageous, dear. Outrageous, but I suppose, as Ronnie pointed out to me, how long do they last? Well, about a year. So it just seems an awful lot to pay out in one go for a couple of toothbrushes, doesn't it? For £18. God, well, that's it. I won't be able to eat this year now. No more eating. In which case I won't have to brush my teeth, will I? I'm quite pleased today. Have a look at this. Whoa! Just about 12 stone, 1.5 pounds. Can you see that? Kilos? Annoyingly, the kilos always look like they're not going down much, because I think it's 1 kilo to sort of 4 pounds or something like that. But I reckon that's about 74, 75 kilos. Yes! Happy, happy, happy! Isn't that good news? So that means I have lost £5. £5 in 3 weeks. Now, I'm at that stage now. If I remember last time, I don't think it went much further below that. So I doubt very much that in the next week I'll even lose £1. But we'll see what happens. Let's carry on for a little while and see what happens. I doubt it never ever went below 12 stone before. So I think that's probably my optimum weight. But I'm quite pleased. I went into the as I say, in Sainsbury's, and I picked up 2 bags of sugar, which were 2 kilos. And I think £5 is about 2.5 kilos. I was feeling how much weight I'd lost. So I'm quite pleased with myself. Thank you. Okay, have a look at this little video then. This is my Periscope from earlier this morning, where I took people and showed them around the garden. I want you to tell me if it's acceptable to use Periscope videos on YouTube until they sort out the landscape mode, because something's got to give. I'm doing a little bit too much with my time on the videos, okay? And I'm kind of doing 2 lots of them now instead of 1 lot, because we've got the Periscope lot and the YouTube lot. Is it permissible to? And if you think it's not, then please say so. Please say, oh no, you know, the quality is so much worse. If you're not bothered, fine, don't send a message, you know, if you're not bothered. But if you think, yes, it's okay, or no, it's not okay, I really would appreciate an email on this one, okay? chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Have a look at around my garden from earlier today, all right? See you later. There you are. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Oh, who's that there? Good morning, morning, morning. I haven't had a shave this morning. I've cut my lip as well. Oh, so much pain. So much pain. No one cares, do they? Well, it's a Monday morning. Good morning. Where's my glasses? Oh, I can't see your names coming up there. There we are. CAQ, CAQ. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? CAQ, 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 Q, CAQ, Q, CAQ. Good morning. Good morning, Bass. Oh, Frank. Frank is here, everyone. I'm a happy person now. Frank is here. Morning, Michael. Yes, morning, everyone. Well, I'm just, I haven't been up long, to be honest. I've been watching a bit of television this morning. Of course I'm happy for a Monday morning. Jamal! Hello, Jamal. Wow, I didn't know you was on here as well. I've cut myself. Have some cumin cider. What's cumin cider? I don't know what that is. Good morning, Cotton Candy. Not been up long. I'm just watching a bit of television at the moment. Inspector George Gentry. I don't know if you know that one. And it's a detective drama set in 1969, and it's got that actor inside her. Actor. I'm reading messages at the same time as reading that. Please don't be rude on my wall. Actor Martin Shaw. That's it, Martin Shaw. He's been around for years. You might remember him in The Sweeney. Morning, Gary. Gary is my nephew. Gaz, 85. Please say hello to Gaz, 85. That's my nephew. Harry, Oliver, and Evie say hello. Good morning. Oh, God. Things on my lips today. I'm hurt. I'm hurting. And Peter as well. Peter Chappie. Peter Chappie. Now that rings a bell. Why does that ring a bell? Anyway, so I've been watching that this morning because I tend to record stuff at the weekend because I'm working all over the place. You gotta be up early and energetic. Absolutely. Have you just crawled out of bed, Jamal? Honestly. And what about you, Frank? Have you just crawled? Which house are you at today? Oh, Frank, have you moved? You've moved, haven't you? God. I think he's moved. And how are you finding your new place? You've gone to Streatham, haven't you? Yeah. Have you got a little garden at all, or what? Have you got a garden? I love my garden. You haven't seen my garden. Do you want to see my garden? Would you like to see my garden? Okay. I love my garden. Hang on a minute. I'll take you outside and show you. Right, coming up now, hang on. Let me try. I'll show you the back, okay? I've got front and back. Oh, you should, if you like gardens, you should go to, where are you? Whereabouts are you? Kew Gardens in just outside London. Well, it is and it isn't, you know, it depends how hard you want to work in your garden, really. Right, I'm just outside now. Here's mine. There you go. So that there is a holly bush, okay? Can you see my Dalek? That's my Dalek. He protects the house against aliens. There's never been any aliens here. Because the Dalek protects them. Here, this is an apple tree, right? It's got blossoms on it now, but they're starting to fall off and you get little apples there. Garden Dalek, that's right. Holly tree there, just in the background. Now that was that high when I planted it. It was tiny. Look at it now. That's about 10 years old. Here we have all my flowers and things. Okay. I don't like tidy, perfect gardens. I like it to be a bit wild. And each week I buy another couple of plants. See, this one's going really well now. That one there, that was a small plant. And all these flower at different times. See? You need a garden Dalek, yeah. It's not a small garden. On the other hand, it's not big. This is rhubarb. Do you have rhubarb where you come from, Cotton Candy? See, can you see the rhubarb sticks there? Alright, so that's all growing there. Some various bulbs here. I did have a load of tulips here. Oh, I love wild gardens. And this is the bit that's nice where I sit down. Oh, here's my cat. Here's my cat. All right, Katie. Come say hello, darling. Morning. Say hello. Say hello. There she is. She's about 16 years old. Very, very friendly cat. Aren't you, darling, eh? Rhubarb, crumble and custard. She's a lovely lady, she is. That's where I usually sit. The sun comes round here about midday rather. Another holly bush there. These are foxgloves. Do you like it, Frank? And there is they all go pink twice a year. I wouldn't say it's very tidy. So coming back to the corner. Okay, there it is. There it is. What's been going on here, this area here, I did grow last year, right? And for 2 years. I did have a big shed there a few years ago. I took it down with me and my mate, took this shed down. And I grew vegetables for a couple of years. Limited success because I don't get the sun there the whole day, you see. Only about half the day. And then last year I decided I was going to do flowers and shrubs there. So what I do, last September I went out to Garden Centre and I decided what I do is get a couple of plants that I like the look of that are in season. Okay, so they're the ones that are flowering. And then as the year goes on, that area will fill up. Well, as you can see, that's quite full now. So come September, I won't realise until September exactly what I've done because it will take a year. So you put plants in, shrubs, they usually flower once a year for a period of time. Well, I wanted flowers to be coming up all year. So I put a couple in September that were flowering. They died down. They're still alive, but no more flowers now till next September. And then something a bit later on, something a bit later on. Do you get it? So come September, I'll be able to see how that's all worked. Now, the front garden is more colourful at the moment, alright? So this is the front. Alright, here's the front of my house. Alright. That's it there. There's no windows on the front really. And here's what you'll love this. Look at this. Alright, these are big pots I put here because I live at the end. These, I think they're pansy type things, I'm not sure. But they're all pansies. Now they've been in since October and have continually flowered all through the winter. Not as much as it is now. And come spring they've just gone completely mad. You see the red tulips there? We've still got some of those. Some little yellow ones. Yeah, the blue ones are beautiful, aren't they? These are lilies. These are all lilies. Last year, someone gave me a pot of lilies, my best mate's mum. Just one pot. And there was a lot in there, so I split them up. Now, I thought I'd broken them. But I left them in anyway. I split them up and put them in these 3 big tub things, you see? Because I've got 5 of these tubs at the end. But look how they've come up. There's loads of them. The thing is with these, and I can't see any at the moment. The thing is with lilies, there is a red lily beetle, right? You don't need to ask me what it looks like because it's really obvious. It's a red beetle. If you see any red beetles on those, you've got to squash them immediately and spray the plant. Oh, there's a weed there. 1 minute. Is that a weed? A weed there. You've got to spray them immediately because literally overnight you'll get up in the morning and the leaves will all be gone and you'll just be left with stalks and that's it. Plant dead. So it's really important, if you've got lilies, you've got to go out there and check them every day for red lily beetles, all right? And they're not small, they're reasonably big. Yeah, you've got to be careful. This is a jasmine. I love the smell of these. Oh, it's beautiful. Jasmine sits outside the front door there, that's new. And these are daylifers or something, I can't remember what they're called now. See those? There's some more of those coming to fill in the gaps. That's a lupin thing. This growing up here is a honeysuckle, I think. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Those jasmine plants are beautiful. That's a honeysuckle growing right up there. Mint. I used to have mint, but it kind of takes over the garden, so I pulled it all up eventually. There's a little bit in the back garden in the corner, and there's some more coloured flowers there. And the other thing with flowers, right, once you see the flower is dead, pull it off, okay, and more will come. I promise you more will come. As soon as you see that's gone all a bit limp there, pull it off, and put it off under there. See, under there, not just the petals, because what you've got to do is take off the seed head. You need to remove the seed head, and then, yeah, I see all these are dropping down there. That particular one, there's another one there. Take that off with the seed head, because, and I'll tell you why. A bit like oh, what do you call it? When you have more babies, what's that called? Recycling? Oh, I can't remember the word. But if you don't take that seed head off, right, the plant thinks it's done its job and will give up. So you have to take your seed head off and say, hang on, we haven't got any seeds here, and it will make more. And the seeds come from the flowers. The flowers come first. Reproduce. Thank you, Gary. Reproduce. They need to leave the flowers like that. When all those flowers have died, you won't get any more. So check them every day, and it's just a simple thing to take off the heads. And here's my hydrangea that I put that in last year. That's doing really well. And in the winter, that looks like it's dead. You'd think it was dead. And finally, my little pot here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? These were really cheap in Sainsbury's home base a couple of weeks ago. And I think, oh, there's an unusual looking spider there. Where's that gone? Where have you gone? It's disappeared. We leave spiders alone. They were really cheap a couple of weeks ago, and much smaller than that. And once again, as these flowers die, you pull them off and more come, alright? And I've just pulled that up there, bought that one there, and that's going to be going in, probably today, in that position. Now, I just want to show you, any veg this year? No, Gary, no, I've given up with the veg. Given up with that now, we've done that now. I mean, you have to grow an awful lot of plants, really, if you want to sustain yourself. So I'm just going to show you, as I was saying, I'm at the end, okay? It's not hard work, no, not at all, right? So I'm at the end. Here's my house here, right? So here's the pathway, okay? So my car's in a garage up there. There's all my neighbours. I've got 4 neighbours. And that's my house at the end. And look after me, just woods. So really, I don't think I'm supposed to put pots on the path, but it is the end of the path, right? And as you can see, it's just all trees, and I'm just so lucky to live here. So lucky to live here. I used to live in London. Never again. Never again. Cars, too many people, fumes, oh, awful. And I always lived in London up to 1992 it was, and then I came out here, and I'm so lucky. Now this bit here, if I can just show you past the pot, right? This bit here was a path, not something that was gravelled over. It was like just a dirt path that had been made by people walking to the end of the path and then using it as a cut through, right? So where are you? Come back here now. So what I did, rather naughtily, was I got some, what do you call them, blackberry bushes. I didn't buy any, alright, because we have them growing sort of wild out here. I cut some cuttings off and I planted them either side of the path, and it's now grown over, so now no one walks past. And it's just so quiet and nice. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed that little insight to my garden. I wasn't going to do that today. Is Frank still there? Oh, he's probably got to school now, I would imagine, hasn't he? But I love going out there and gardening. Was it Gary you said it was hard work? Not really. I suppose it would be hard work if you... thank you, Cotton Candy. It would be hard work if you decided, right, today I'm doing the garden. I've got your spade and your shovel out and all that. But I don't do it like that. Every night, I might look out there later, oh, grass could do with a cut today, and I'll cut the grass. and I might go down to Waitrose later, and they've got a really nice plant display outside. It's deadly, really. Because, I keep going into Waitrose to get maybe a few vegetables and something for dinner, maybe. I tend to go once a week, really, so get some bits and pieces like that. But they've got this plant display outside, and I keep coming away with another 2 plants. It's terrible. Terrible. And then I might put those in. I might put them in later today. I might leave them till tomorrow. So that's it. So it's not really hard work, if you see what I mean. About the hardest work I do is cutting the hedge. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Cutting the hedge, and I did that last week. I did all round the inside, and also round the outside. Did I enjoy my dinner at work yesterday? Yes, I did, Gary. Thank you very much. My potatoes and Yorkshire puddings. I've got a hedge along the outside as well. That gets cut. Well, that could do with a cut now, but my bin's full up. My grass cuttings bin is full up now. That gets emptied today, though, so I could do it maybe this week sometime. Something like that. All right? So I'm just waiting for my best mate. We're going to go swimming. We go swimming most mornings now. And I'll might have a little chat to you later. You have a lovely Monday. See you soon. Bye-bye.